the best quote that I've ever heard in my entire life, a quote that kept me going and kept me from myself, was not on a fancy background said by a fancy, famous self-help guru. Or maybe it was? I don't really know the origins of this quote. But well, at least it's not where I heard it. I heard it from more of a traditional source of quotes. A teacher. I was struggling with how I see life for the longest time. Really, it wasn't anything special, just your usual thoughts of death, mortality, immortality, humanity, and, meaning of life. All of those meta things that everybody has thought of, usually normal for teenagers mostly. I'm not gonna stop anymore for her. Those things that are, I feel like, normal for most teenagers, but also literally everyone has these thoughts, and we had them as humans since we started thinking. What comes after death? What is death? What is life? And all of these. And it got to the point where my grades started to drop, basic hygiene stopped, I stopped caring about myself, and I felt myself falling deeper and deeper into this place where everything mattered just as much as nothing. I could not go a full week to school. It was too tiring. I felt that I just couldn't hold myself together for that long. 8 hours. 5 days a week. At once. It was just too much. It still kind of is. I'm recording this on a Tuesday. I'm supposed to be in school, I'm not. All of that was just too much. Because, you have to do all of that and still look presentable. And study. You have to think about clothes, food, water, and don't get me started on socializing. This psychological torture. And one day it got to be too much. I went to the school psychologist, and after sitting there a while and calling my parents, who were supposed to pick me up, I waited for them in a hall in our school. And my head teacher, who had to sign off my papers letting me go home, waited there with me. He looked disappointed and a bit worried, but not surprised, really. He knew me since I was very little. When I was a second grader, a decade ago, a 7-year-old me met a friend, and that friend was this exact teacher's son. So that's a decade of knowing me. And 7 years of teaching me, actually. Because he started teaching me a bit later. Of course he noticed all my grades are dropping. The apathy, the dullness in my eyes. He knew something was up. While we were waiting for my pickup, he talked to me. It wasn't your average thing you say to teenagers that are obviously down, I expect everything's gonna be okay, don't worry, and all of that. I get that every single time when I'm down. So, don't worry, it's gonna be okay. I don't know what's wrong, but everything's gonna be okay. Everything always ends up okay. I know everybody says that. But this time it was a bit different. A lot different. I was told, stop running away. From school, from problems, from life. He told me that when I am going to be grown up, if I stopped him, and he reacted immediately. No sadness, no pity, none of those reactions that usually people have when met with the information that someone wants to kill themselves. And mainly someone so young. But I was met with something so much better and something so much more comforting than anything of that kind. Because pity and sadness and everything are gonna be okay just aren't enough usually. He said to me something along these lines. Your parents put time into you, into raising you. Your friends put time into you, into hanging out with you. Your teachers put time into teaching you. And you yourself put time into you. So why would you waste all that time? Throw it away into the trash as if it meant nothing. You are a logical person. So why would you waste time? It wasn't nice to hear. After that monologue, he went on monologuing some more, talking about how life isn't a piece of cake, how it's suffering after suffering. But then running away doesn't help. Because one day you won't be able to run. And now that I'm thinking about all of this later, you don't actually know what you're running from, really. You might think you're running away from problems to end up in a worse place. So when you're running away from a big problem, you might run into a bigger one. And we all know that the big problem is life. So wouldn't the bigger problem be death? So stop running away from life. Stop wasting time. Stop wasting the time that was given to you by your parents, by your friends, by your teachers, but most importantly, given to you by yourself. Thank you for watching. I hope this video gave you something. Please like and subscribe. And I hope to see you next time. Bye bye!